we're going to talk about today's project. You will be given, or you'll have to pick up, problem number 1, problem number 2, problem number 3, and problem number 4. You are to fill out each box and tape these together when you're done, so that problem 1 is here, problem 2 is here, 3 and 4. Put your name on the back and turn it in. Problem number 1 will be done by hand. From problem number 1, you must use the X factor for this problem. Find the zeros by setting those factors equal to 0. Use the quadratic formula to check those factors. And then graph that quadratic equation. So you'll have to paste your graph here. For problems 2, 3, and 4, you will use the calculator. So you know how to do the X factor, and you know how to graph the quadratic equation, okay? But you do not know how to use the calculator to find the zeros, or another calculator method to find the zeros. So let me show you that. I am going to make up a simple example. So let's do x squared plus, let's do 12 and 7x. Okay, let's just do that. Given this problem, if I asked you to factor it using, or find the zeros, excuse me, using the calculator, you have to do this. Go to the calculator screen. So let's just go home and start over, hit 1. Do you want to save? No. And let's add the calculator. Okay, now I'm going to go to menu and then go down to 3 and then go down to 1. I made a mistake, guys. I'm sorry, I'm rushing. Let me slow down. 8th period, if I'm late, you know why I'm rushing this video. Menu, 3, go down to polynomial tools. I apologize. Okay, press enter. And now we want to find the what? Roots. Enter. Now what are we going to do? It is degree 2. We want the real roots. So just press enter past this. Now, this is A, this is B, and this is C, although it says A2, A1, A0. So A is 1, B is -7, C is 12. A, B, C. Okay? Do I need to zoom that in? Alright. And then press enter. Now when you get this, press enter again, and there are your roots. So that means you would, I'm sorry for the noise if you hear that, you would go to 3 on the x-axis and then 4 on the x-axis. And that would be your solutions, your x-intercepts, your roots. So the next method of finding 3 and 4, if that was the answer. Remember, those aren't the factors now. The factors would be x minus 3 and x minus 4, and then you would set those equal to 0, and that would give you a positive 3 and 4. And these are your roots. Okay? Let's talk about the other method. You are going to go to the graphing screen, and you are going to put in x squared minus 7x plus 12. And I used this button here for the square. When you press enter, you see where it crosses. But just to make sure that that's 3 and 4, hit menu, go down to analyze, because we want to analyze it. And guess what it's asking for? Zeros. Voila. Press 0. Well, that's what we're asking for, and that's what the calculator says. So click here on the left side, Scroll over until you get to the right side of it and click, and then there it is, 3, 0. Now to find the other one, menu, go down to Analyze, go to 0 again, but this time the left is going to be here in the middle because I want to get the last point. So click, then drag over, click, and there it is, 4, 0. If you want to move that, remember I taught you how to do that. Make sure the hands are open over it, click, hold, drag it over, click to release, and now you see them both. It is time to get started. Pick up, make sure you have your packets ready. This is due at the end of class. You must complete all 4. No excuses.